if you're fly and you like crypto, well, I have something for you. Absolutely, I do. It's your platform partner, your hustling homie. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And this video, I'm going to update you on the cryptocurrency general update, a few projects that you need, you better be learning about and getting in tune with. Oh no, this is not financial advice, but it is important to talk about finances in your everyday life. Now, is it risky? Absolutely. But you maybe want to get involved early in crypto, swiftly and quickly. If you knew what I knew, hey, you will go ahead and make this stuff happen. So listen, I know you haven't been around because the prices are down. But guess what? That's the time to get all the way activated. I'm going to share with you a few pieces of news, but more so, we're going to talk about a few coins, digital assets, all right, that you can use not just to speculate on, but it may be perfect timing for you to get involved and create that passive income, because that's what it's about, right? You guys, we want the passive income. So we're going to get into it, but first, let's do some housekeeping rules. Make sure that you subscribe to Hustle Headquarters 360. Like the video, put a comment. I don't care what the comment is, because all of your engagement is what helps us grow. So if we're going to fly together, we're going to grow together. Hey, act like it. Act like it. I got to real quick give you a message before we go into the crypto markets. And I got to mindset. And I want to tell you, you get what you focus on. See, we all get what we focus on. You see, if we focus on dollars, we're going to get dollars. If we focus on hundreds, if we focus on thousands, if we focus on millions, my question is, what are you focused on? And see, if your mind is only focused on a couple hundred, a couple thousand, then that's what you're going to get. But if you start thinking bigger, beyond millions, tens of millions, if you dare to take it to a whole nother level and hop on that airplane or that spaceship, you'll be surprised what you can get, right? So it's all about what you focus on, guys. So put yourself in a position where you can get your retirement in line. So with that being said, let's look at the markets and see what is popping. How y'all like that visual? Beautiful, I think. So let's look at the market. So if we're looking at the cryptocurrency market right now, we are at about 1.4 trillion dollars. 1.4 trillion. Amazing numbers, right? Keep in mind, last year crypto was well under half of a trillion, half a trillion. So we've done like over 3 to 4x just in the past year alone. So the market looks pretty strong. But here's the thing: the crypto markets right now, it's in a area where most people, they don't know if it's bullish, if it's bearish. I mean, we don't know if prices are going up or prices going down. It's kind of like when you throw a ball in the air, before it reaches to the highest point, before it falls, it's kind of just stagnated in the middle. And that's where we're at right now. We're in the middle. Here's the thing: when people, Warren Buffett made a statement. He said, when companies are dead, meaning that's the time to strike. That's the time to accumulate. Now, I'm not telling you that's what you should do, because this is risky, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I don't want you losing your money, but I do want you doing your due diligence and having a mindset on how you're going to make, how you're going to go about having principles and values in your life. And this may be a perfect time to get activated right now when everyone else is afraid. That's when you. We're going to look at these markets, and I want you to understand what type of time that we're in. Understand right now, July 2021, we are at a place where there are so many government bills that are being passed to make it very difficult for small business owners. That are making it difficult for landlords, and there's an overabundance of stimulus that's being printed. We got checks coming in. I just heard something about next week. Next month, if you're like a single parent, you're gonna get a check for every child in the house. More free money they're giving out. Here's one of the But the problem is that there's a shortage in supply. So now the freight containers that actually deliver products, whether it be oil, gasoline, products from China, it's a shortage of them, of that available. Most people are ordering online because you're not going to stores. So but more money's being spent. But what does it mean when you do not have supplies available? What good is it to have millions of dollars and there's no products and things for you to buy because there's a shortage? That's the time that we're in. So shortages create crisis, crisis create chaos, chaos creates opportunity for those who are disciplined. And you're part of the Hustle Headquarters 360 network. Let's strike. Let's be ready. So let's look at some of these markets. So Bitcoin, it's at about $32,000. Ethereum, $2,000. And if you know anything like me, you guys know over here, those are not where we focus on. We like to focus on some of the smaller cap opportunities where you can still be able to 100x your money. So I'm going to where you can really have transformational wealth, so you can balance out the assets that you're looking at. And so which ones am I talking about, Jackson? Well, I tell you, I'm talking about one, XRP, baby. XRP. So without me going into too much detail, just know this. There's a lot of news that's coming out about XRP that's very strong, that can be very extremely bullish. So at a price that's, what, 62 cents? To me, this is a steal, especially if I'm going to hold on to XRP, well, over the next 3 to 5 years. I mean, over the next 6 months, this could be a steal. We can see this price potentially going up to $10, once this lawsuit is settled. It's very possible. We're hearing all sort of bullish news. But here's the deal. I mean, if you look beyond just the next few months, and again, we go to the scope of the next 2 to 3 years, come on, XRP, they want all the money. And you got the Flare token network is getting ready to drop. If you don't know, I believe that Flare swap is dropping soon. If you don't know, that's the videos here where I talk about forks, the Flare network, and you need to be joining our cryptocurrency school so you can become the crypto rookie of the year. But that Flare free money is coming out, and when they do that fork and that Flare network is launched, they also got like 4 other tokens they're giving away for free too. So look out for Flare network. That could be dropping anytime over the next 30 days, maybe 60 days. Be on the lookout when that drops, because that's going to change the game. Also, I want to talk about Dogecoin real quick. Now, those of you know that I'm not a big fan of meme coins and Doge, because Doge doesn't have great, they have no developers that were there. There's a lot of negative things about Doge, right? It's not really much. When you invest, you want to invest in the future of what something could become, not where it is today. And Doge, in the past, it hasn't. But however, I believe that's going to change, and I believe Doge may go through a pump, because there's a lot of information about new developers, and then your boy Elon is looking to get activated a little bit more in that Doge space. So it's being listed on more places. So this may be, something to consider. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Doge because look at how many. Again, if you look at the number of wallets and people who own most of the coins. However, I'm simply saying that Doge is something to potentially look at. If I was going to choose 20 coins, I would probably have it in somewhere within those 20, but it definitely would not be in my top 10. I'll tell you that. Now, let's keep going down the numbers. Again, this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence here. We see Binance Chain, which is, we love Binance Coin. We see that at $311. Remember, when you're looking at these prices, you always want to look at the market cap. Never forget that the market cap is what determines the true value. We see $48 billion over here, which is huge. Remember, this whole thing is 1.4 trillion. Potentially, crypto could easily be at $10 trillion, which is how much gold is worth. Bitcoin alone can take over gold. So imagine what does this market look like if that was $100 trillion in all of crypto? Ew. All right, let's keep it moving. So we're looking at Uniswap, $18. A lot of these prices have kind of been steady. This is a dip. And experts, they have this saying, they say buy the dip, buy when it's low. So I'm going to look at some coins that I think are amazing right now. Let's shout out to Stellar Loomis. If you don't know about Stellar, let's talk about Stellar for a moment. Now, Stellar is to me a huge opportunity. I didn't know Stellar was so fast. In fact, because what happens is when every digital asset, they move at a different speed, and when you choose transactions, they also have different fees and transaction costs. Stellar is by far one of my favorite in terms of payments, because with Stellar, it is extremely fast. I'm talking about you can send a Stellar transaction and that thing show up within 10 seconds. And not only that, but the fee will be fractions of a penny. I'm talking about sending hundreds of thousands of dollars at fractions of a penny. Okay. And it show up within 10 seconds. That's amazing, my friends. That's amazing. And Stellar, in my opinion, because of all of the relationships and what it's doing, the niche that it's in terms of payment settlements and remittance, and we know that I think the Ukraine to create their CBDC, their central currency. Stellar, without a doubt, can easily potentially hit that $5 to $10 range. Okay, so look out for that XLM. I don't think you can get enough of Stellar. That is the biggest sleeper. If you're not doing nothing else, Stellar is where you want to be. Okay, that's just for a person that wants to be in something that's kind of safe, because it has a big market cap, but at the same time, it's still very undervalued. Lots of relationships. Stellar, we salute you. Send me some Stellar. In fact, I would love it. Send your friends some Stellar. Everybody, let's do it. Let's have a Stellar party. Also, I want to shout out a few more. I want to shout out Theta Network, really good project, good price, $5. VeChain also placed really well right now. VeChain has a lot of new announcements that they're launching, and here's the deal. VeChain, they're attacking the supply chain, right? All across, just supply anything that has to be tracked. I talked about this recently. Federal Express just recently delivered a package to my place, and the package was open. The FedEx person stole something from my package, and they forged my signature. That's how I know it was them, because they forged my signature. And then after they threw the package in front of my door, they ran off. This was FedEx. I know it was FedEx. And with things like VeChain, it would hopefully help by tracking packages and seeing exactly what's going on. Not just packages, but tracking almost anything that needs to be tracked. Scary part is they probably going to be tracking people. But it's inevitable. So at 7 cents, it is very cheap, because only a $4.7 billion market cap. Do not sleep on that VeChain. Also, I want to talk about, I'm just shouting out a few that that has a lot of good news that's popping out. Here's another one right here. Gotta shout out this new Shiba. Now, again, I almost feel weird talking about this, because, we're all about value investing. And I don't like really looking deep into coins that are just meme coins that don't have a lot of value. However, Shiba is probably a sleeping giant. Again, if I had 20 coins, it wouldn't be in my top 10, but I will put it somewhere in the top 20, maybe around number 8. They're going to be listed on Robinhood, which is going to be very interesting to see how we got Robinhood traditional traders buying Shiba. But also, they just released Shiba Swap, which is a way to do a lot of swapping and interaction, which can increase the Shiba supply. Whenever you have a coin in a swap, that token traditionally has produced a price increase over time. Shiba is a potential coin to get into, to look at. It's fairly cheap, because at $3 billion, 3.6, it's not huge. It's big. It is big. I consider big In my opinion, anytime you get a market cap that's over $1 billion, that's a pretty large market cap. But it just depends on what the coin is doing. So I'm going to get to you. If you be patient with me in this video, I know it's 15 minutes in, but I'm going to tell you some gems that you don't know anything about, that you're going to be so happy that you waited to the end to get these gems. So as I'm taking my time and we're walking through this market cap, I want to shout out Terra Luna. Luna is a great swap token, great ecosystem at $2.9 trillion. Pancake Swap, also great token. Make sure you look into that Pancake Swap, not only because of the token for you every day on Pancake Swap. We talk about that a lot in our school and our classes. Make sure you enroll, links below, where you can earn over 100% APY on your money. Not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Shout out Cellulus Network as well. MakerDAO, Compound, salute. Safe Moon, I think could be a scam. Okay, I'm not saying it is. It's just what I think based on my limited information. Do your own due diligence. Thorchain, shout out to Thorchain. I think that's a great opportunity. 1.6 billion. Thorchain is a good opportunity. KuCoin token. Oh, let me talk about KuCoin real quick. So KuCoin, oh my God, XDC network. I'm going to talk about both of those real quick. And Tailcoin. Oh man, so those are the three I'm going to talk about real quick. And then what I'll do is we'll begin to wrap up, because I see my videos going on pretty long. So here is the deal. First of all, if you don't have the KuCoin exchange, you better get it, because the KuCoin exchange is where you can find a lot of hidden gems. There's three reasons you want to get that KuCoin. One, many of these coins you can, if you want to get the coins before they blow up, before anyone else, KuCoin is the place that you can do it. All right, that's where you want to get in position, because a lot of these coins, when they're still under $50 million in the total market cap, that means you can get in early if you buy it on KuCoin, and that way you can be in position to get a 50 to 100x on those coins. Not financial advice, but do your research on KuCoin. All right, KuCoin as a exchange, you can be able to get all 5 of the hidden gems that I have been looking at that you want to know about. Of those hidden gems, also KuCoin has something called a new, like it's called a KuCoin swap. I believe you got to get it on Uniswap or a Binance chain. I forget. I'll do a video on it, but it's called KCC. It's like a launchpad token. So basically, the coins that are on the KuCoin exchange, KuCoin has just launched their own launchpad, meaning you can. I mean, imagine you're getting food. There's different, like if you was gonna eat, you imagine you getting food from the skillet. I mean, while it's still hot. I mean, you literally pulling it out the pot, from the pot to your mouth. You don't even put it on a table and let it cool off. That's what you're getting when you're getting it from the KuCoin exchange. Now, if you go to the better, the farmer. So you didn't cut out the restaurant, the grocery store. You ain't even got the skillet. The food not even cooked yet. Okay, you're getting it when it's still a seed, when it's still not even mixed with the other ingredients. Okay, that's what you're getting when you buy off of that KCC token. Just like a Pancake Swap blew up when Binance Smart Chain came out. That's what we're looking at when we're looking at that KCC token, the KuCoin swap token. Don't sleep. Get ready to compete. All right, with that KuCoin token. I want to talk about this next token too. I'm only going to be brief, and I'll make a whole nother video on this one. Tailcoin. If you don't know about Tailcoin, you better ask somebody. You can find Tailcoin at the KuCoin exchange. Okay. That's where you can find it. I'll do a tutorial about it, but let me tell you something about Tailcoin. These guys are making moves. This could arguably will be one of the top cryptocurrency of all time. Why? Because the utility is already in place. They're working with telecommunications companies. They want to make exchanges and sending money all mobile through phones, through the telecommunications companies, which means they're solving a big problem. One of the big problems that all crypto has is something called KYC, know your customer. Most of crypto is decentralized, and it's very difficult for the masses of people to get involved with it because of the KYC and regulation. If what Tailcoin is doing is they're cutting out a lot of that by allowing people to send money through their phones, which the KYC is already built in because it's very trackable. You can easily audit. So is it a lot of surveillance? Yes. However, it's a lot of money for early investors because it's going to be easy and for people to use it than it would for some of these other tokens because they're already going into a pre-built-in infrastructure with their blockchain. So don't sleep on Tailcoin. Don't sleep. All right. A lot of announcements with Tailcoin. And it's only right now, it's under $1 billion market cap. Huge, huge. Also, I'm going to talk a little bit about XDC, but I'll talk about that in another video. Talk about Quant in another video as well. I got several hidden gems, but this is a 21 plus minute video. And I know I'm going, and I don't want to just belabor and make this video extra long. So this is what we're going to do. I want for you, if you're still here at this phase of the video, that means you are a true hustleaholic and you are on my team. Put a comment in and say, let's get this crypto. I want you to like the video, engage, support the channel as well. I want you to support the channel. We got the link below with. Here's a jewel for you. Tokenmetrics has a opportunity where you can invest in this as well. If you don't know, this is the #1 analytic platform in crypto. Millions and millions of dollars have been made. Tokenmetrics for $100 at a minimum. You can come in and support their crowdfunding. Get activated. Do you hear me? Get activated with this project. Tokenmetrics is going to the moon. This is a real company that's doing amazing things. Get activated. Description so you to actually get activated. Okay. I have a link where you can get the service, but if you want to invest in the actual project, you see that they got a team that worked on some of the world's companies like IBM, JP Morgan. This is official tissue, guys. This is not a team of folks that's playing. They show you how to predict the prices of these coins using artificial intelligence, and they got a team of legendary folks. You need to get activated. But with that being said, like the video. I got so many other videos coming up. Tell me what else you want me to talk about. But with that being said, let's get this crypto.